couldn't let you go. If only I could finally reach you, the gardens where you grow. Now
Hi friends, so we're about to dive into MAMAMOO plus gogobee GGBB, which is the title track for Moonsun's subunit thing. I am a little annoyed at myself, not for this, but for the fact that my sister and I were able to get tickets to my con, but I'm annoyed because I didn't really take my time to really look, and after I'd gotten the tickets, I saw better seats available on the other side of it, the area, for the same price. And I was like, no! I was so annoyed at myself. I was like, because we could, first of all, the floor seats, ridiculously expensive. Like, this is crazy expensive. And I know it's MAMAMOO, but a part of me is hoping the reason it was expensive is because they're bringing dancers, they're bringing a bunch of stuff with them as well. Other tickets for other groups that were also really big weren't as expensive. I think either because they were younger groups or because they weren't bringing as much with them. So I don't know. So this is just gonna be I'm trying to use my earbuds to kind of listen to my voice so that way I can kind of better gauge. My audio for the past few videos have been really wonky, and I don't know how to fix it, to the point where I've had to just use the audio from the camera and not the audio from my microphone. So I'm hoping, I know I'm listening to it right now, so I'm hoping we're getting some better audio quality. That's my hope anyway. And maybe kind of keeping my volume at a certain range. Anyway, so I just was thinking about that. I was so annoyed at myself. And because, unfortunately, the moo bongs will probably not be replenished, I also bought myself a little generic light stick that changes multiple colors that I figured I'd just bring with me. MAMAMOO in terms of K-pop is my first love. My sister left a CD2 for MAMAMOO the Best in my car, and that kind of kicked off not only my love for MAMAMOO, but also for artists within the K-pop industry. I can't say I'm a big fan of K-pop. I'm a fan of artists within that industry, just like I'm a fan of artists within the J-rock industry, or a fan of South American or Spanish pop. So there's different groups I like within certain genres or certain areas. So the point is, it's really hard to fall in love with other K-pop groups when you fall in love with MAMAMOO first. Their vocals, their production, it's just their what's the word I'm looking for, harmonies, you get spoiled really easily. And obviously for a long time, Moonbyul and Solar have done songs together. They're all on each other's channel all the time, especially some Moonbyul and Solar's. Colleague number 1 or colleague number 2, is it? She's on the channel all the time. It looks like Solar even commented on GGBB, which I think it means good girl, bad boy, because I'm looking at the folder and it says bad boy in the back, like that. Now, unlike Chico Malo, which is also bad boy, this is going to have a very different feel to it. I had seen something about that this performance in this style is a homage to an older K-pop group, early days, first gen, correct me if I'm wrong, or some sort of musical duo. So I know it's going to be brighter, a bit goofier. I realized this third or the most recent teaser would have spoiled too much for me, so I only saw the first teaser and knew this was going to be very different. Unlike with Chico Malo, we're going to have guy and girl dancers, and some people have joked, what is this, Grease? So it's going to have kind of a fun back and forth. I don't know, it's very Moonsun, very MAMAMOO plus. I did say in the previous reaction that for Chico Malo, I am waiting for a loser crew subunit. I want Rian and Hwasa and Moonbyul to have a song together. It'd be so much fun. But Solar makes a cameo, but she never is allowed to sing. She's always in the back trying to sing, or maybe she goes to sing and then her mic's turned off or something. I mean, that would be perfect to have a loser crew song like this, and just have them missing the song or the whole video. So I really hope we get that someday. I'm just picturing that right now. It'd be so much fun. Anything else to say? Nope. So without further ado, I do pause a lot to help me kind of talk about the video, but what I do is that in between the reaction and the review, I will rewatch the video. If there's translated lyrics, subtitles, I'll turn those on so I can know what I'm listening to. And then I'll do my reviews. So without further ado, let's dive in. Lego. Oh, subtitles off, subtitles off. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is very greasy. I love it. What is this? I mean, it's just ups. What is this? Oh, I'm gonna pause real quick. This is totally moves. Oh, I know it's a total joke in the fandom that like Moonsun are secretly married, or if they decide to, people be like pretend to act surprised because their dynamic's just weird. It's weird, guys. But this is hilarious. Oh my gosh, this is so creepy. Why are they like this? Okay, anyway, pausing. Unpausing. What English in this? Okay. Ooh, okay, I see. Solar's wearing shoes, making her taller than Moonbyul. Very, very cute. Right? I guess you know Moonbyul's the tallest. I like how these clothes are just emphasizing their style. Solar goes for a lot of the midriff exposing. Girls worked hard on their abs, the skirts, all like that. That's like she loves presenting that. Like this is Solar that we're seeing. Little like references that kind of, I'm looking at the display again. Little references that kind of remind us of her look for Honey, and for her, she did these little kind of cute performance videos for all the other songs, which is super cool. And that kind of, it's very like Honey style. And then Moonbyul has her style. It's kind of sexy, but it's like super covered still, which is interesting. But it's like, that's Moonbyul style. I'm just amused with the fact that Solar's wearing shoes that make her seem taller than Moonbyul. Whereas Moonbyul's probably wearing flats, and she's probably wearing lifted heels or something. But what I'm trying to figure out is it seems like they're shooting a music video. They're a singing group or a performance group. They film the music video, but like they go their separate ways after the video. They come back together for the interview and the performance. I so much prefer Chico Mama over this. This is very hip feeling. Actually, oh no! No, go back! I have to go back and I just ended up something really good. I'll go back. I swear I'll go back. Alright, going back to, okay, 1:15. Okay. I still prefer Chico Malo way more than this. But I think I'm kind of getting the idea of why this was chosen as the title track. A little bit. I'm kind of curious what the other songs will sound like in terms of genre feel. It is funny though in the moment. I have to pay attention to see if Moonbyul gets distracted. But it looks like all the boys got distracted by the girls. I don't know if Moonbyul did though. Play. Okay, they're changing their outfits. Maybe back on set. Oh, they are. That was so cute. Do re mi fa sol la Moonbyul. I wonder if that's kind of a reference to the fact that Moonbyul's always on solo Shido. Yeah, she doesn't like that, right? If Moonbyul's always on the show, so solo Shido, I'm Moonbyul. Oh, I love this so much. This is so good. But it does seem like they're on like sets, and we do see that like Moonbyul's being so serious professionally, but the boys are getting distracted by the pretty girls. So yeah. The shirt's interesting. It's like opaque, but not. Oh, what is it? She has something underneath that thing. Oh, they're fighting now. Oh, okay. Okay, so I know I'm pausing so much. So now we're getting them bickering a little bit, which is like such a moon sun thing. But I wonder if we're seeing this group. I wonder if it actually was a guy and girl group that were working together, and it started out really great and fine, and then it kind of devolved into like bad bickering. Kind of funny with like Moon Sun, it's reversed. Like they started off bickering a little bit, and now they like don't. Them kind of like bickering is different than actual like fighting. But what's the face? Oh. Ooh. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm getting. Oh, thanks. Oh my gosh, this song just changed genres. This song completely shifted direction. Oh my gosh, they have so many dancers in this video. This is cute. Oh, I didn't want to realize some of the same dancers from Chikumomo, I think. Is Sola wearing lifted Crocs? Oh, the little bunny! Is that how big that bunny is? I got that bunny. It's supposed to be shipping soon. I can't find my email from it though. And I got it. But that's how big that bunny is. I'm down for that. I think I forgot how big that is. Oh my gosh. This was such a confusing mess. It's Moon Sun and they're confusing. So I'm going to rewatch this probably multiple times. Turn the lyrics on so I know what the heck that I just witnessed. So jump cut! Okay, let me put my other in-ear in for my microphone. So this is ridiculous. This whole video is ridiculous. She is wearing, and Solar is, I just realized her shoes that make her taller than me. Very grease-like at the beginning, it's very funny. So the song is about a girl who's like a good girl. And she, for some reason, it's like, why do you go for the bad boys? Kind of the chorus is saying. And she's like, I just don't like boring relationships. And this relationship's kind of a mixture of sweet and spicy and salty, and it's not boring. Again, I like the Ambiguous reference. There's other references that I'm like probably missing. She says dunno, but she uses the word pabo. But it kind of, I feel like it's a MAMAMOO, not MAMAMOO, MAMAMOO reference. But they come across as like, this is like a performing group. I guess it's a reference to whoever that group is that someone had commented on. And it's so funny. It's just like so bright and kind of sweet. There's some lines that make me go, whoa, yes, these women are in their 30s now, so they don't have to sing a certain way. they really did take, I guess, kind of a risk of switching the beat during that dance break. That was intense. I do love that moment where she goes, do re mi fa sol la moon bio. So, which is hilarious. I think there was one time Solar was trying to do that do re mi fa sol la kind of thing or something like that, and the other girls didn't participate. It was funny. They're very good at teasing her, the loser crew. The costumes are great. The sets are kind of almost like with Chico Malo. I mean, actually, there is quite a bit of a budget in this, not only with the sets, but also with the fact that there's tons of dancers in this. Like, a lot of backup dancers. Way, way more than, like, I'm used to. For MAMAMOO, anyway. Because they have some. This is a lot of people, because they have their main backup dancers, and they have, like, the play actors in the back. Also, there's a funny moment where when the blonde one like pretends to like make out with the other guy. Her face is not even close. I mean, she's a little like a few inches away from him, but like Moonbyul and Solar's like, what the heck is going on? And then they totally switch it up with like this like dance break, like boom boom boom. It's unexpected, but they really wanted to say, okay, this is a cute song. Oh, by the way, here's even more intense dance moves. Yeah, we're just gonna switch the beats. It's kind of reminds more of some of the SM stuff that's done for some of their songs. What SM does with their girl groups. Switching beats up and keys maybe slightly. But I think it's the same key. It's just completely... It's just completely... I mean... It's got great... Okay, so let's talk about the vocals. Great vocals... Solar's lovely vocals. We got some great, lovely, like, high moments of head voice with Moonbyul. So I'm always here for Moonbyul's range. But this is just hilarious. Because it's not just MAMAMOO, it's like... It's just funny because this is Moonset. But I appreciate all the little references. There's so much. I think if you're a Moomoo, whether you've been a Moomoo for a long time or you're someone who hasn't been a Moomoo for a long time, but you're taking it very seriously in terms of being a Moomoo. Radish head. Okay. There are things in the song that are references to the fact their friendship, to MAMAMOO, and to their YouTube channels. There's a YouTube channel. The references to their YouTube channels are in here as well. So I am a sucker for Easter eggs, and this song is full of them. And if someone could comment about, again, I had seen it on like a reference on something else, it was an article or something, maybe it was Koreaboo, how their performance for this song is a reference to a duo or a different group from back in the day. I can't remember, just please correct me on that. Is there anything else to add? No, that is it. I'm so sorry. Anyway, please go check out my reactions to Twice, to anime. I know my interest says I do live action reactions, but because of the destruction of my previous YouTube channel that had a lot more subscribers at the time, a lot of that live action stuff, which is picking up again, is going to be YouTube, Patreon only. So if you'd like to, you can. There's also going to be some Patreon only content in terms of music videos, the Japanese stuff, because that stuff gets blocked. I don't care if it's copyright claimed. I understand this is not my material. I'm just reacting to it. I don't care about that. I just don't want to be blocked. Like, some of my videos got, partially blocked. All of them in Russia, of all places, which I think I know why. I don't care about that. But flat out blocking the video is so annoying. I hate it so much. There's so many issues people have in general with Japanese copyright monsters. They are some of the most vicious kind. However, my previous channel was destroyed thanks to the WB ones, and Warner Brother can just suck eggs. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies. Let me know if I missed anything, references, stuff like that. This is ridiculous. I hope the girls have a very successful comeback. Or / debut as a subunit, because this will be their first stage. They didn't do a stage for better. And I also hope that all the other groups like CSR will have one as well. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.